going on, guys? It's your boy Yuri here, and today it's the last day of school, so I'm gonna bring you guys a quick video of me asking my teachers some questions that you guys sent to me. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's hit 15 likes if we can do that. And yeah, let's go on with the video. Let's go. Can you come talk to us?
Yeah.
Thank you. Please take a seat. Can I get the mic? Mike?
That shit's been there, right?
Time is gone.
Hi.
How's your day?
It just started, so it's going pretty well so far.
So, I'm gonna ask you some questions that the fans of my channel sent to me, alright? Okay, first question. What do you think about Miguel Ruelas as a student?
I don't know who that is.
Is that your answer?
Next question.
We will be collecting teacher laptops today. If you are on your prep or during your prep,
So
please
today,
stop
I'm
by
gonna
the
ask you
textbook
some
room
questions.
to
Do
drop
you
off
want
your
mine?
laptop. If you're
Okay, so
working in
first
summer
question.
school, you can come by
Here's the mic.
so we can do inventory. All teachers should
What do
stop
you
by
think about
the
Miguel
textbook
Ruelas
room
as a
today to
student?
turn in their
I think
laptops
Miguel
before the
Ruelas
end of
is
the
an
day.
amazing person. He's very
Preferably
kind and
during your
generous,
prep period.
and he's always willing to help out, like when no one else steps up, which I think is a great, character person.
So I know it's your birthday today, so happy birthday.
Thank you.
First question is gonna be, what do you think? Oh, here's the mic. What do you think about Miguel Ruelas as a student? Miguel Ruelas.
I don't know Miguel Ruelas.
Okay.
He's probably a fine fellow.
Bloopers. Check that shit. Bloopers. Check that shit. Blooper.
Let's go.
Blooper crew. Blooper crew.
Let's go. Oh shit. All right, then, guys. Well, I'm here with my old chemistry teacher.
I'm not old. Former.
Well, my last, former teacher, Mr. Pham. Okay, so today I'm asking some questions. So here's a mic.
Oh, cool. Sit
Okay.
on. Hello? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, it's on.
It's on.
Alright, okay, cool.
Okay, first question. What do you think about Miguel Ruelas as a student?
Miguel.
Ruelas.
Did I have him last year? I don't think I know this student.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Next question. How would you describe this whole school year?
It was a good year.
Good year?
Yeah.
That's all?
An emotional year.
Emotional year?
Yes.
How would you describe this whole school year?
So my school year has been kind of bittersweet because I'm leaving at the end of the year, and so I got to experience some new students this year, which was kind of nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time, and it turned out really well, and I made some really awesome friendships in my AP US History class. Sad to see my seniors go because I had them as sophomores my first year teaching, and then my juniors this year I've had since freshmen, so it's really hard to leave them behind because I've built that relationship with them for 3 years. So exciting, but super sad.
How would you describe this whole school year?
This school year.
Yeah.
It's had some messed up things happen, but for me, it's been great. Yeah.
How would you describe this whole school year?
I definitely like the school year a lot more than last year because this is my second year of teaching overall. Not necessarily my students, but I think I like the experience better because I was able to learn from the mistakes that I made last year, and I taught in a way that was definitely lots more hands-on, and I was able to just have more fun in my teaching practice as well because I was less afraid to try new things, and I actually sort of knew the basics of how to teach, and I think a big part of that is just getting to know the students and interacting with them in a way that's respectful and makes them feel loved. And for me, last year that was a little challenging because as a 23-year-old suddenly thrown into a situation where I suddenly had to be responsible for 200 kids who were kind of around my age was challenging, but I think now that I got the hang of it, it's the best thing I've ever done. The hardest thing I've ever done, but I love what I do.
Do you like it when you see us stressing?
Definitely not.
No?
No.
Okay.
I have too much empathy. I feel what you're feeling. I don't want you to be too stressed. You never seem that stressed, though.
You never know that. Next question. Do you like it when you see us stressing?
Do I like it when you see you stressing? Yes, because I feel I feel like it's giving you an opportunity to put you in a challenging situation and makes you grow as an adult human being. And it's kind of like taking the training wheels off of a bicycle. Like as a parent, like you're freaking out because your kid's like gonna crash and burn, but when you see them ride off and they're successful, then it's really exciting and you're proud of them. And so when you're stressing out, I know that you're growing, and it means that you're becoming more mature and an adult.
Do you like it when you see us stressing?
No.
No?
Do you like seeing people stressing? No.
No. Do you like it when you see us stressing?
Do I like it when I see her stressing?
Yeah.
I think it depends. I think some stress is good because it could be motivating, it could be energizing if the stress is productive. I don't think stress is in general good, but if it's productive, then yes. But if I can prevent it from happening and make you feel loved, then the better.
Okay, next question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
Still teaching, maybe in California, maybe somewhere else, who knows? Maybe as with a family.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
In 10 years from now, I'll probably have 2 kids.
2 kids?
I'll probably have a house in Napa, and I'll be teaching at the teacher high school.
You're still teaching? Okay.
I plan to be in the classroom for the next 30 years, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
Retired.
Retired? Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
So my plan is to teach for 3 more years, and then go to school at the same time teaching in my 5th year so that I can earn a master's degree and then become a principal. And then in my 6th year as an educator, I hope to become either an assistant principal or a principal, because every year I only have about like 5 periods, 40 kids, so that's 200 kids. But if I become a school leader, I can affect more and more kids indirectly, and I think that's the dream. So, yeah.
What do you think of me as a student?
I think.
No
Really
pressure,
putting
no
me on the
pressure.
spot
No
here.
pressure, come on.
You're failing my class.
Yeah, he's not. I think that you are a very hardworking and diligent student that comes to class with a good attitude and is always willing to put forth the effort.
Nice sarcasm.
What do you think of me as a student?
I'm really glad to have met you. I think that it's nice to experience a different academy of students, and watching the videos that you and Zach made this year with like your table group there, and like the funny comments that you had, like it just kept me laughing all year long. And I am really glad to have met you. I would have been really sad if I had not met you.
What do you think of me as a student?
I think you're a great student. I think you're serious-minded. I think you keep your grade point average up, and I think you're gonna do well in life.
All the haters out there.
I do. Yeah.
What do you think of me as a student?
So Uriel, I had last year. I actually called you Uriel all year.
Yeah.
So the first things that come to mind is that you're really funny and playful, and you make me laugh. And you always bring up this thing where this deal that apparently was made somehow of me owing you Filiburger.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's gonna happen someday. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen soon. Filiburger's just down the street. But I believed you got an A both semesters in my class. You were quite hardworking, and you were always engaged. 5th period in general was like always like pretty engaged.
Yeah.
I think upwards of like 80% engagement. But yeah, just all around positive things about you. So yeah, and I think it's really like meaningful for me too to see former students come back and like still talk to me and hang out.
Last one. What was your favorite moment in school?
I know.
Oh, so many.
I told her.
Favorite moment this
Favorite
school
moment.
year? It would definitely have been with first or third period, for sure. I don't know one.
You have to.
I don't know one. I don't have one.
You don't.
Did I just hear first period?
Ugh,
She said first period.
it's just too much for me.
Okay, well, you're done with the
No,
Ask her if
one.
she's gonna cry.
So thank you, Ms. Gomes.
Ask her.
Have
As
a
soon as
good
she's
day.
gonna miss us.
Ask
Thank
her
you
if
for
she's
being in my video.
Ask her if she's gonna miss us. Are you gonna
so
cry?
much. Oh, I'm going
Will
to,
you miss
for
us?
sure. By the end of the day,
Hey,
I'll
Miss
cry.
Student.
Maybe not
My
on
favorite
YouTube.
teacher, guys.
Favorite student?
She's my favorite
student?
teacher.
All of you are
Period.
my
No,
favorite
no,
It's not like a
No.
mother
One
thing
go.
between siblings.
No,
No.
I don't have one.
I have a favorite.
I have
Patrick
favorite
and Uriel.
students.
Sorry. I love Patrick.
Thank you for your
He's
presentation.
himself.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, last one. What was your favorite moment this whole school year?
Oh well, the show last Wednesday when we showed the movies and people came. Definitely the movie, the film show. I had a great time teaching this new class, and I hope to continue doing it. I had a wonderful time with it. So,
Okay. Well, thank you for your
well,
time.
of course, Uriel. Anytime. Here's your microphone back.
Thank you. Last one. What was your favorite moment this school year? Like this school year?
Favorite moment this school year? I think maybe like the most special moment is when the kids presented me with the poster at the walkout rally, and I was telling, because I kind of knew it was coming, but I was like, don't cry, and then I just lost it and like just started like sobbing, and then to have so many kids like write some of these sweet things, it means that I'm doing a good job as a teacher, and that's the greatest feedback I can get is students that care about me. It means that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, that's it, guys, for Miss Salas, my AP push. AP US History class. And yeah, thank you, Miss Salas.
Thank
Have a good day. And
I get to watch this later, right?
yeah, just subscribe.
Subscribe to your videos. I have the link.
Oh, okay. Okay, Miss Salas. Last one.
Cool.
If a car is going 80 miles per hour,
Okay.
how long would it take to reach 80 miles?
If a car is going 80 miles per hour currently, you're asking me how long would it take for the car to drive 80 miles?
Yeah.
So if it's driving, well, okay, so this is kind of complicated because when you begin, like when you go from 0 to 80 miles per hour, that takes a certain amount of time there, right? So you need to factor that in. But if you remove that from the equation, theoretically, you would be driving 80 miles in an hour, so it would be an hour.
There you go. Okay.
Plus some of the extra seconds that it takes you to go from 0 to 80 in your car.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
thank you, Mr. Fan.
See, this is why I should teach physics, and I asked them twice, but they didn't give it to me.
My bad, I dropped your bad man.
It's all good, man. So what's this for?
On my YouTube channel.
Oh.
Alright, thank you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks to my cameraman.
Is that?
His name is Zach. He's my good friend that helped me record. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.